Hi there, I'm Edward Jern. Welcome back to Stairways to Lanakila. Today we'll continue to feature the teams by items, focusing on the Wishiwashis and Trick Rooms, and he has some special techniques to start up the Trick Rooms like the Z Destiny Born Gangers or the Skydrops Choice Scarfed Tapu Kokos. So we shall see how far this team can go after 4 defeats from the previous 2 episodes. I still need to win the bats. So we shall see Japanese players sitting at 1865 hazard teams with Rincy Chords, Tapu Lele, Arcanite, Garchoms, Tapu Kokos, and a Celesteela. So there might be an option such as Whimsicott has Sea Crystal, because if Nature Power is boosting that, that would be a +1 priority boosted attacks. And that would definitely be a knocked out onto anything. Anyway, I shall bring my Gengar and Oranguru first, and Wishiwashi and Gastrodon at the back. So both of us are picking our Pokemon very quickly, and I think he has some techniques to deal with my teams. So Gengar Oranguru versus Tapu Lele and Whimsicott. So Psychic Surge comes in. I guess he can't do much on Oranguru, but Gengar. He might taunt onto Oranguru, but if he knows how this team is formed, he won't do so. So I guess I would just use the Z Destiny Bolt. Yeah, Z Destiny Bolt will do. And the Trick Rooms. So can still set up the Trick Rooms fairly easily, but we do see the switching to Celesteelas here. So if but the taunt is going up. Anyway. And it would be a wasted turn of the Destiny Bond. So I should probably use a Z Shadow Balls onto the Celesteela. Now, so for your information, as long as my Gengar is not using the attacks, the Destiny Bond is still able to use. But anyway, I'm going to switch out my Oranguru because my Mantle Herb is used it, and if he uses an Anchor again, I would be in trouble. So Wishiwashi comes in. The schooling, whole schools of shiny Wishiwashi. So we do see the flash cannons first. And Sludge Bomb connects. Doing lots onto Whimsicott, but it brings it to the Focus Ash. Oh, but it's poisoned. Too bad. Thick Tears. Wow. Wait a second. Is using flash cannons that turns. So there might be a chance that Celesteela has the access of right guard once again. So Tapu Lele comes back to the few, because I think that Tapu Lele is probably choice scarf variant, so I would just use Sludge Bombs onto Tapu Lele and switch back to my Oranguru first. You don't want to take any attacks from the Celesteals like the Drains under the fake tier, the special defense drops by the fake tiers. So yes, indeed we do see the Gila Drain here. And Psychic connects. So it's not a choice scarf variant. It is a life orb indeed. So let's go back to the questions. That's if the Celesteals has the white cards. So he refills the Flash Cannons, Giga Drains. I bet the third attack would be the Flame Throwers, but would that be the protect or the white cards? I bet he doesn't have a white cards. Protects from Tapu Lele. Okay, no attacks from the Celesteals. Still not able to knock out the Celesteal. So bringing it back to around 1/3, and after Giga Drain's recovery would be around 1/2. Yeah, half of it. Wow, that's a lot. And recover to it. And there are still 1 turns of Trick Rooms. Yeah, but Celesteela is lower. It continues to serve anyway. Dual serve. So, but he's forfeiting anyway. So he doesn't have the access of white cards. So he couldn't take the consecutive serve. And my Oranguru is still in a very good health, and second Trick Room is anticipated. Alright, we shall jump into our second game soon. So, indeed the success rate of Z Destiny Bond is quite low, and I need to play very carefully afterwards about it, how to use it wisely and when to use it. Yeah. Not sure about the Tapu Lele switch because Sludge Bomb usually can't knock out the Tapu Lele. Of course, he might invest a lot in the attacks, special attacks, but in that case, Sludge Bomb might be able to knock out. So our second opponent is Fallen Tomatoes from incumbent candidate, and his team is Torkoal Ligand Core, and using the as a Tapu Blut and Melodic Arcanine, and also the Mark here. So I would definitely bring in the Incineroar and Gengar this time, because Gengar has the Rain Dance and Incineroar has the access of Fake Out, so it can knock it to a range that I can do a lot here. So the problem is what third and fourth Pokemon I should use. So I guess I would bring my Coco. Should I use the trick rooms here? That's the primary questions. So Gastrodons can't take too much damage. Alright. So his Milotic is kind of troublesome if I'm not bringing my Gastrodons. Maybe my best bet is the Choice Scout Tapu Koko plus the Orangaroos. Anyway, that's the game. That would be... yeah, we'll be jumping the games, right? Lilligant, Tokos, and also Gengar and Incineroar. That's an anticipated situations. So just fake out onto the Lilligant and use a ring dance here. So Tokos can't do much here, but his Lilligant is protecting anyway. Yep, Toggle is also protecting. If I have an ankle, that would be very good. So Ring Dance comes out. So without any boosting, the speed boostings on the Lilligant can't touch my Gengar anyway. We'll just switch into my Orangaroos first. And just Sludge Bombs onto Lilligant. So as to preserve my own fake out of Incineroars. But we do see that Muk comes in, a Love Ball Muk. Yeah, I have a box of Love Ball Muks, breed by my own. So it's also withdrawing his talk codes anyway. Arcanine comes in. So he can do 2 attacks onto my Orangaroos, or maybe he can roll onto my Orangaroos after and knocks off. I guess I would stick to my plans. Use the trick rooms here, and Z doesn't even want. So, in that case, he used a knocks off and also a roll that may be a trouble to me. So, Smoky Eyes Gengar is once again initiating just Z Destiny Bonds. Making it and follow me moves. So, Flabris, I guess it couldn't bring the Gengar down in the range. Yep, it couldn't. While knocks off can't. Alright, I guess that's the tricky parts here. If I bring in Incineroar, he must be bringing the Tokos so as to abuse my trick rooms. But if I bring in the Wishiwashi, he might have a wild charge. Yeah, I still bring my Wishiwashis. Incineroar at the back, boosted by the fire type is boosted anyway. So with the drops here, I'm not sure if it can knock out the Arcanine, but I don't think this Arcanine is a especially defensive one. So I just go for an Instruct and Serve. So destroying his Arcanine, bringing back to his Lilligant. Not sure. Oh, but it's using a Protect. That would be a great turn for me. I have to prevent in the situations that my Orango is being knocked out. Anyway. So his Legend can use a Leaf Storms after taking 2 more serve from Wishiwashi. His Torkoal is definitely going to use a Eruptions here. I guess I was Psychic onto the Legend's Knot. Alright, I wish my Wishiwashi to die first. Alright, Instruct. So 2 Zerv onto the Torkoal, but Legend is using Protect anyway. That's way better than I expected. Eruption, oh, but Eruption is not coming out first. Zerv goes first because maybe he's not using the Trick Rooms anyway, so he might be using Modus instead. Makes my... Wow, that's really a lot. And Eruption is literally doing nothing onto my Wishiwashi and Orangurus here. So I still have 2 rounds of Trick Rooms, if my calculation is correct. But this is often not correct. Even Nils are miscalculating the tailwinds in the last regionals. So Arcanine comes in. It's very Intimidate. Yep, 2 turns of Trick Rooms. I will just Psychic onto Legends and Surf. Not sure about the calculations, but my opponent is forfeiting anyway. So I guess I can play 1 more game here. So this Incineroar makes its debut here, and it can solve the problems of the opposite Torkoals and Legends teams. But yeah, we see another Japanese players Leia using the Arcanite, Tapu Lele duels with a Katana, Tapu Finis, Polygon 2, and also Drampas. So Drampas might be a big threat because it's also a Trick Room abuser here. Well, what kind of firstly he would do? He might be using a Scarf. Yeah, we might be using a Scarf Tapu Lele, but we shall see. Now I'll stick to my Gengar, Rangoons, Gastrodon's Wishiwashi duo. So Trick Room's kind of importance here is, all you because using a Trick Room's intensify team, you have to prepare that the opponent is also using a Trick Rooms anyway, and of course he may be using a semi Trick Rooms and use his own Trick Rooms to reverse yours advantage. Yep. Guess. Mind games. Alright. I don't know whether the time's run out or his condition is bad. So here we are jumping into the second or third games of today. I continue to forget how many games that I played in this episode. Rangroozing Gengar. Against his Arcanine and Tapu Lele, we shall see whether Tapu Lele activates the Psychic Surge first. Yep, that may shows that his Tapu Lele is Scarf. So he might try to use a Z. I'll just sludge bombs onto the Tapu Lele slot anyway, and I will use a Trick Rooms here. Orango is so good that it's typing this Psychic and Normal. You can take most of the attacks from Lele, and yep, we do see the switch out from Arcanine first into Drampas. So it's a Cloud9 ability. So Psychic comes in, definitely going to knock out my Gangers with a single hit. So Cursed Bodies makes his Scarf Lele useless. So the problem is how many attacks my Wishiwashi can take from his from the High Voice or the Dracomedius. So Schooling turning it into a massive powers of fish. He is switching Tapu Lele anyways, and I'm definitely going for Surf and Instruct. So if the Drampa could survive 3 Surf attacks from Wishiwashi, that would be a problem. Feeny is coming in. I guess it can take the water type attacks quite well. But Drampa is using Protect anyways. I'm not sure about the Protect here because I can switch out my Oranguru into my Gastrodon next turn. Tapu Fini is using a Lapse over. So that I can have a boosted Gastrodon next turns. It's 3 turns of Trick Rooms. I guess I will do it. So boosted Gastrodon with an Ice typed damage, threatening his Drampas. So we'll see a Hyper Voice from Drampas and probably a Moonblast from Tapu Finis. Maybe it would be Carmite anyway. Oh, that's a lot. So that's exactly what I anticipate. It's a Carmite. But a boosted little Gastrodon can do a lot. So I continue to boost my Gastrodon. Should I predict his Drampa to Protect? Yeah, just lodge bombs onto Finny. So, great protections. And another boosted attacks. Oh, and a second protect. So there's still 1 turn left and I have to decide which one to take out. I guess I need to target the Drampa this time and switch out my own Wishiwashi. I'm ready to set up another trick rooms. So definitely I spin onto Drampas. I don't want my Oranguru takes a lot those damage from the Hyper Voice damage from Drampas. So it's switching his Tapu Fini, which is good. Tapu Lele comes back. Once again, we'll see a Psychic Surge is activated. But we do see the Draco Meteors comes first, earlier than my own Gastrodon into anything, and it knocks it off. Not a good situation to me because my Wishiwashi doesn't have the access of Protect. He can just Psychic onto it. Yeah, but there might be some over predictions. If that's the case, we can still have the chance to win. So Psychic onto Wishiwashi without any doubts, it would knock it out. So the Trick Rooms can't help me, and I guess I need to forfeit. So Drampa indeed can use as a Trick Room counters, but by comparing to other Trick Rooms counters like Snorlax, Mustows, still kind of fragile. Alright, that will be the games, and we shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye.